Hello my dotlings and welcome back to another dot bait video. It is 10 degrees. I don't know, it's not 10. I think it was 14 the last time I looked. It is cold. And I am going to try not to whine about the cold in this video. So y'all know what are we going to talk about? I wanted to talk about signs, but I'm trying to do it in a way that doesn't sound like me whining about my office or giving a whole grand presentation of the timeline. And eventually when I do my memoir, I'll just put it all in there. That way people can actually sign up to hear my whole life story. But one of the reasons I left the office was because of some of the signs that started popping up. And before I get started, I want to say, number one, I had 3 great years there. They afforded me opportunities I probably would not have had otherwise. But when it was time to go, it was time to go. And some of the ways I knew it was time to go was that, the cleaning person, I think with good intention, moved my wards, which was weird. Had stuff fall off of the wall, which was weird. Stuff that I'd had up the whole time. It was kind of strange. Like, oh yes, my first decor fell right off the wall. I'm like, okay. I think that was about the time I was like, okay, because I was actually in my office, which I wasn't in my office as much as I needed to be, because it was time to go. Honestly, that's something like when it's time to leave a space, you just don't want to be there anymore. Like that is one of the biggest factors. But one of the other big factors, I remember this is a small business incubator. They have made it, they really made it possible for me to get my name out there, to get some really golden opportunities. But I didn't really start getting a whole lot of readings. Like, I've had the best December, for readings that I've ever had. Usually December is deader than disco, because it's, Yule time. It's Christmas time. It's time for people to be making presents for other people. They're not interested in services. So those are some pretty big signs. And the thing about, poor guy, just talking about signs, watch the mailman drop a whole bunch of packages. But is it a sign? Probably not. But I do feel sorry for the guy, because that sucked. But if you think about it, a lot of times it's almost like a conversation with the universe. We will see things that stick out. That's the thing that makes it a sign versus a coincidence. It's usually, number one, a series of things. It's not usually just one thing. We call it a coincidence because it ends up being 5 things at once. At some point you're like, okay, maybe something is different. One of the big signs that got me, and this is kind of funny, this is me being petty, I'm not gonna lie. The building I had my office in was this beautiful terracotta red, and they painted it millennial gray. It was such a gray color that I had hoped it was actually a primer and not the actual how they were gonna leave the building. But they did, and that's okay, I guess. But the things kind of started to add up pretty quick. And also, the moment I decided I was going to leave, I started getting more clients. I got more return clients I hadn't seen in quite a while. And I've actually had a lot of return clients, which is strange because I've always kind of had a problem with getting return clients. That's something that has been really, I've noticed picking up over the last few months. I've been getting more return clients, which as a psychic is kind of strange, because usually you live your bread and butter are your return clients, and it's not like I wasn't wowing people. I'm not gonna comment on my own performance. You can read my reviews. I have like one nasty one, but out of like 39 reviews, I got like 38 5-star reviews and one that's not. So I am self-impressed. I don't care if anybody else is. I think I'm fabulous. But like those are kind of signs, and it also like how broke up my face is right now. I think that's a sign I need to start taking better care of myself. So yeah, that's a sign. So here's your sign. Safe travel and much profit to you.